Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here. It is 7:20 p.m. on July 8th, 2023 in downtown Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. It is 21 degrees outside on a sunny evening in the city. In this video, I walked for 2.6 kilometers starting at Yaletown Roundhouse SkyTrain Station, then stroll northwest along Davie, through the Davie Village, meander around English Bay Beach, continuing northeast on Denman, ending my trek in the West End by the Tim Hortons at 1001 Denman Street. If you would like to support the channel, click the heart icon to send me a super thanks. To receive updates, follow me on Instagram at jforestwood. And if you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, share it, and subscribe.
The next station is Yaletown Roundhouse.
Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here. Just coming into Yaletown Roundhouse Station.
우리는 걸어갈게 이지더라고.
You can see here, escalators in Vancouver are done very differently than in Toronto. There's no usual self-regulation or self-organization, except at the busiest times of the day. This would be a Saturday around 6:30 p.m. I just finished live streaming over at New Brighton Beach and chilled out there for a bit at New Brighton Park. Actually, it's 6:50 p.m. right now. Wow. Time flies. Anyways, I'm going to meet up with Bay at 8 and we're going to go out. So I'm just going to walk on over to English Bay Beach and you folks can come along if you'd like. Just gonna go down good old Davie Street. Excuse me. Here's Yaletown. Well, we're going to go down Davie Street. So this would be Davie Street. And we just got to walk a couple blocks through the downtown and over to the other side of Burrard Street, which is the start of the West End, and that'll be the start of the Davie Village. Then after that, it's about another 5-minute walk down the hill and over to English Bay Beach. So this part of Davie Street is in Yaletown. So once we cross the street, we'll be back into the downtown. And the street up here that would take us into the downtown once we cross it is Homer.
Fridays to Saturday.
So, oh, looks like we gotta wait. This would be the intersection of Homer and Davie Street, or Davie Street and Homer. And it's green, so it's our turn. We'll go.
Yeah, 16 now.
Cheaper.
So this section of Davie Street's in the downtown. That's what the neighborhood's called, downtown Vancouver. You can type downtown Vancouver into Google Maps and you can pull that up. You can also type in Yaletown and you'll pull up that too.
Didn't feel anything happen.
We're approaching Richard Street. Known by Richard Street is Emery Barnes Park, which is between Richard and Seymour. Oh, that's bright. We're gonna go on the other side of the street. So we'll cross here and then we'll cross over. That's a real bright sign. Oh, maybe we'll go on this side of the street. Looks like it's shady from here. Anyways, that's Emery Barnes Park right there. Beautiful gardens. A nice fountain. There's even a playground for the kids. So cool. Yeah, it's shady over here.
But still fun though. You really liked it when you were a baby.
I don't think I've been filming at this time of day on the regular. This actually be fairly irregular for me to be filming this late in the day. Usually I'd be having dinner right now and chilling out, but Bay thought it'd be fun to have a late night dinner, like we used to have back in Toronto. And he's finishing up a shift, so meeting down over by Delaney's or Starbucks, whichever one's open. This would be the intersection of Davie and Seymour. One of the Granville Bridge off-ramps is right on over here. So that's where all these cars are coming from. Here we go. So yeah, I'm here. It's like pretty much 7 p.m. downtown. Not like I haven't been here at this time of day. Anyways, but filming? No, not usually. Very cool. Different crowds.
I feel like
So this would be the intersection of Davie and Granville Street. There's the Two Parrots Bar and Grill across the street. Yeah, it's green, so it's our turn. We'll go. Another 2 blocks and we'll be across Burrard Street. This is just the laneway here. I'll show you the laneway. Just a typical laneway here in Vancouver. I'll keep walking here along Davie Street. This is in a northwesterly direction. Passing by the local Honeydew. It is a strudel bar, but you can get alcohol in there and stuff like that too. So it's a fun idea. I think a strudel bar is a really fun idea. Here's the intersection of Howe and Davie Street, or Davie Street and Howe. And the on-ramp to the Granville Bridge is over here, and that's why there's so many cars that go down Howe Street. We'll keep going here. Just gonna cross on over to the other side of the street, just so you can get the shady side of the street. There's another shot of Davie and Howe for you. That sun's just so bright today. Vancouver sun I do find a lot brighter than Toronto sun, and it seems to be a place on the globe too. Like we're a lot further north than Toronto here, even though it's a milder climate. Toronto gets a lot hotter in the summertime right now. It gets a whole lot colder in the wintertime, but it's not as cold as it used to get. Part of that Toronto's built up over the years, and the microclimate keeps the downtown a whole lot more mild, and then everything that's surrounding the downtown, which is the rest of Toronto, milder as well. And over here in Vancouver, it's because we're in a temperate rainforest area. This would be all temperate rainforest if it wasn't city. So we have that nice mild climate created by rainforest systems and the Pacific Ocean. So we just crossed Hornby Street and we'll continue on Davie here. Up here is one of the main arteries with a bridge to Kitsilano, which would be Burrard Street here. That sun's real bright. Real bright. And we are now in the West End, and this is the start of the Davie Village. This, of course, is considered the gay village, A lot of gay men and a lot of lesbian women live here and party and enjoy here. And it's a collective over here too, where people gather together at their lake. Of course, a lot of people come here, not just gay people or queer people. It's for everyone. But it does draw a certain concentration of a crowd. And a whole lot of fun. This is also like a living and breathing neighborhood. So there's places in here also that are like, there's a home hardware, there's restaurants that cater to the locals. So, all that stuff. Just passing numbers. That'll be getting bumping a little bit later. You're going to see a whole lot of tank tops here. It's the fashion of the culture on men. And on lesbian women sometimes too. This is also one of the main arteries to English Bay Beach, so you do see a lot of people walking along here too, just from the surrounding community, just to get over to English Bay Beach. And if you are living downtown, some of the buildings here are a little bit more affordable, some people say. I don't know if that's necessarily true. It is the West End. We'll be coming over here to a bunch of restaurants that are very popular and a few bars. So, I love tacos. Popular taco place. Here's Stefo's over here. Greek place tucked in here where you can get some souvlaki and a beer. And then finally you got the big ones over here. So you got the Junction, which is right here. With its rainbow colors. And then Mumbai Local right next to it, right on over here. And there's also a dining crowd too, so the dining crowd's catered to by also Momo Factory and the Gurkha Himalaya Kitchen above Davie Flowers. A few more bars down here. There's even a Moxie's right here. And it's very gay. Then your regular stuff like Cobb's Bread, Tree's Coffee Shop. Here's also a Kim's Farmers Market. You'll see a Kim's Farmers Market in City Square Mall, over in the Canby Village, as well as down in the Denman Village. It's a Denman Village BIA on Denman Street. And BIA stands for Business Improvement Area. And you can see those in cities and retail areas all across Canada. Here's the Team Indian restaurant. Bay and myself do prefer to go to Gringos. We already passed Gringos a while ago, but there's a Gringos on the strip here. We prefer to go to Gringos when we're in the neighborhood, in the village here. Over here is Jim Deva Plaza. This is where special events will be held, but people also come here just to chill out and relax. And that's the patio Mary's on Davie's. Sometimes I mistakenly call it Molly's, mixing it up with a restaurant back home, but if I do say that, that's what I'm referring to, Mary's. Excuse me, thank you. There's even a European deli over here. So if you're a fan from Europe and you're coming to visit, well, now you know where a European deli is. A lot of Europeans come over here from both the straight and the gay community. There's some really good restaurants in here, and people in Vancouver really don't care what your sexuality is. Over here, if you want to go to a more legendary place, you can see all the different flags here from all the different communities. Here's the Little Sisters Book and Art Emporium. And it's more than just a gay bookstore, though. You can go in there, you can get your sex toys, you can get gay clothing. Hey, how's it going? She looked shocked. Didn't know what to say. And you can get more, but you can also get that literature there too. So, very cool. Here's a score on Davie. See, it's already starting to fill up. Looks like we got Mr. Bear LA 2003. Very cool. There's lots of good bars, though, to go into that area. Some of the bars that we didn't walk by include the Fountainhead and the Pump Jack. So if you're down in the neighborhood and that's what you're looking for, you can take a look at your Google Maps and look at all those different bars that are on the strip that light up and see which one floats your boat, because they each offer something slightly different. You know, some people say they all offer the same thing, and in a way they do, but each of them does have a distinct flavor and a distinct experience when you go to the village here. This would be the more residential section of the village that we're heading into now that we've crossed Jervis Street, which is the one we just crossed. Over here you can see a popular Indian cuisine restaurant, Inara. They serve kinara, Indian cuisine, and then a fabulous barber shop, Barberera. And after that, there's a little Latin store here. It's just so cute and quaint. Like, come on down here and spend money there. Like, that place rocks. I was waiting for someone to move in there. That's so cool. And we need more Latin stores down here because there is a Latin population that lives or visits the Davie Village on a regular basis. And a lot of nice people from that group as well. So we're coming up to Bryleton Street here. Pronounced phonetically on Google as Broughton, but it's Bryleton. And this would be the intersection of Davie and Bryleton Street. We'll keep going down Davie Street here. About another block or two, and we'll get to another little strip that'll take us over to English Bay Beach with a few different restaurants on there and stuff like that. So, and London Drugs as well as the McDonald's. Just passing the Crestview Terrace apartments and the Malibu Apartments here and down on Davie Street. Pride in Vancouver starts around August. It actually starts earlier than that, but the Pride Parade and the big events and everything happens in the first weekend of August, or somewhere around the 6th to 8th this year. Check the advertisements if you're interested. But there's events that run up all throughout both June and July, and events year round as well. This is Nicholas Street we're crossing here, and we have right away. I see a lot of people coming up here from the beach. It is a bit of a steep uphill climb, but if you live here in Vancouver, you get really used to climbing hills very quickly. And if you're like me and you came from Toronto and you're a little more heavier set when you came here, well, that seems to disappear because this province seems to refuse to let me keep that. Which I'm not complaining about. So we'll keep walking here on Davie Street. We're going to cross Cardero Street right here. Looks like we have the green, so we can go. So this would be Cardero Street.
And also I was wondering that they do. That they do.
Just passing local McDonald's. That's open 24 hours, so if you need it late at night, one of the bars, that's the other place you can go. There's also Brecca Bakery over on Denman Street that's open 24 hours. So that's cool. Here's the local London Drugs. Like I've said before on this channel, if you're not aware what a London Drugs is, it's a mix between a Shoppers Drug Mart and a Canadian Tire, or a Walmart and a Walgreens, depending on what side of the border you're on here in North America. So in London Drugs, you can get everything from a kayak to a computer to your laundry essentials, burritos, a nice Mexican pop, to your medications, and even your keys cut. Like, wow. All in one shop. More traditionally across, especially Ontario and Quebec, is more prominently done at Shoppers Drug Mart locations or Canadian Tire locations. So in separate stores. We'll keep walking here along Davie Street. Whoops, it's red. I was just on a roll. I'm a nice, cautious driver. As walkers, we do make mistakes from time to time. This would be Bidwell and Davie Street. Good thing I caught myself. Becoming more Vancouver each and every day. Just passing the local Circle K, and nothing strange seems to be happening at the Circle K. Now keep walking here, just passing English Bay Tower, if you happen to know anyone who's lived in that apartment building. And English Bay bike rentals, because what would Vancouver be like without another bike rental store? Nothing wrong with that. I'm just surprised at all the successful bike rental stores. Like, if you run one of those bike rental stores or work in one of those bike rental stores, like, respect. I'm just like, wow. Just wow. And we're coming on over to English Bay Beach. Looks like they have a bike lily down here today. Very cool.
Ferrari is my dream car.
This would be the intersection of Denman and Davie St. Wow, it's so busy down here. It's our turn. We'll just cross down here, pop down into the park, and then pop up, back up, and I'll walk on over to Delaney's and end the film over there, and then check and see if Bay's in Delaney's or if Bay's somewhere else. I love these bike lilies. They just pop up in the summertime. They're such a cool idea. So Vancouver, though. Looking left and right, making sure I'm not going to run into any people. So the sun's getting ready to set. Starting to come down. There's the crowd here at the beach today. Regular weekend beach bumps. Sometimes daily beach bumps. Very cool. You can see those spectacular trees. There's the beach one more time for you folks. I'll pop up here. Here's our famous palm trees. Courtesy of the 1980s. So when the fashion started to have palm trees, it became fashionable. There's the Laughing Man. This would be the intersection of Denman and Davie St again. There goes the number 23 bus. Small little bus. Gets around. Here's one of the local Vancouver police trucks or cars. Very nice. Just waiting for the light to change. We should be able to go in a few seconds. And it's our turn, so we can go. Vaughn's looks packed. It's got people waiting outside here to get in. Wow. And there's a shortage of seats out here on the Shamrock patio too. Good to see. Ah, there's a few seats still. Over here, like the Mediterranean Grill and stuff like that, they have some pretty nice patios over here too. You can see it's very busy over here. A lot of different music. Brings a little nice vibe to the area and the strip. Looks like Bay's over at Delaney's, so I'll just walk on over there and end the film outside of Delaney's for you. Oh wait, no. Just texted me. Delaney's is closed. Okay. Oh, he's at Tim Hortons. Oh, okay. Okay, we'll walk over to Tim's. Tim's is just up here.
That was exactly what.
Also, by the time we're like,
I know I'll go get it, but
so this would be the intersection of Comac Street and Denman. And we'll just wait till the light changes. We'll keep walking here. Just passing the Denman Place Mall here on Denman Street. Tim Hortons is just over there, so I'm just gonna walk on over here. I think I'll finish my video at the benches if I can. Tim's is generally open at this time, so he's probably just sitting in there waiting, having a nice cap. Looks like all the benches are being used. Okay, front door. Oh, Tim Hortons it is. Here's the intersection of Denman and Nelson Street. And there would be the Timmy's on over there. So anyways, folks, thanks for coming along. Just remember to share, like, and subscribe. And if you want to support the channel, you can also hit that heart out button and send me a super thanks. And I'll talk to you later, folks, okay? Have a good day.